Get some veins on it.
Really get the Chiaroscuro shade.
Yeah, there we go.
Now you're on Bug Mars.
Mars fractions are the truest fractions, Ian.
Stop being indignant. Eat the bugs.
This is what that work visa was all building to, Ian. Now you're on Bug Mars. With their statues of Bug Mothra.
Isn't that just regular Mothra?
Ian, you're getting super indignant. Run away.
Quick, hide.
Hide. Run, Ian, run!
I tried to go down and I died.
Well, maybe try not sucking next time.
Immediately.
Hide, Ian, hide!
You'll never win.
Retreat into the depths of Bug Mars.
The bug waters of Bug Mars. This is really tranquil.
On your magical space dragon.
With hyperdrive. This is really tranquil, actually. This is kind of beautiful.
I was about to ask how do I breathe, and then I remembered I'm a frog.
Portuguese printing press operator André Felipe. Boxing was a gentleman's game, in which two men would square off and regale each other with stories monotonous for days on end, until one of them fell to the ground from boredom or exhaustion. Over the next few years, the new sport developed a respectable following of a few hundred local socialites.
Is it giving me a lecture on boxing?
Yes.
Oh.
Just listen to the lecture, Ian. It's a good lecture.
Okay.
Down!
He actually is.
Yeah, like...
What the fuck?
I have apparently bottomed out of Mars.
Try again. Maybe it just glitched. There it goes.
There we go.
You got. Maybe you got stuck on your own asshole. It's been known to happen.
I bet it has.
Well, now you have a choice to make.
Well, too late. I already made it.
Choice made.
It was Felipe's son,
Gotta go with it now.
André Felipe, who developed what he called the punching strategy in 1637, after seeing a schoolboy strike another in anger, causing him to fall down. When André Felipe challenged the then champion, British expatriate Sleepless Bill Bishop, to a match, Bishop was the odds-on favourite. You can imagine his surprise when, while he was describing what he had had for breakfast that morning, André walked up and thumped him in the neck, sending him down for the count in the parlance of our times.
Bug
André
Mars.
Felipe developed a punching strategy, revolutionized boxing forever.
Bug Mars is a weird place.
Yeah, man. What do you expect? It's filled with bugs.
God
Right.
damn it, Ian, stop breaking the game.
There it goes. Try going. I think you need to, like, come up and then down. Give yourself some turning room. This is a really beautiful.
Go down.
There you go.
You know what, Cam? Fuck you.
You came from there.
Well, I mean, that's what you get for fucking with the man. Fuck the police.
Fuck them.
Yeah, no, we're gonna take over Bug Mars and its weirdly tranquil seas.
With our fucking space dragon.
Yep.
Yeah, with hyperdrive.
This underwater crevice is ours now.
It is the land of the frogs.
Oh man, this is starting to get really fucking... Seeing your tail at the end there was actually kind of funny.
Why the fuck is this happening?
Because you need to learn about fractions, Ian.
The boy had violated the spirit of the game. Officials were unable to find any actual rule that punching violated, and were forced to let the victory stand. This upset caused an uproar in the boxing community large enough to spill over into local newspapers, which drew the interest of many outsiders to come see what all the fuss was about. The newcomers were enthralled to engage in these borderline barbaric displays of human strength and skill, and the rest is history. After a few spoiled sport school moms, single-minded about safety, added the padded gloves, of course.
Goddamn school moms. Complaining about public safety. How are we supposed to have fun if we can't punch each other without gloves?
Yeah, I mean, what's the point of blood sports if there's no blood?
In all seriousness, no, the gloves in boxing are actually to protect the boxer's hands, not to protect the other boxer's face.
Yeah, because, I mean, have you ever seen a boxer post-match? His face didn't do too great. Even the winner kind of comes out of it not great.
Yeah.
Today's boxing enthusiasts fantasize about a newcomer that would rock the ring the way Felipe did. Calcification of the modern rule set has essentially locked the punching strategy into place.
Now we're in tubes.
It's easy to get caught up in the fantasy.
I'll save you some
Young
time, go all
scholars
the way
with
to the
big
left.
dreams often enter the ring with their
Submarine.
crazy new trick, usually
A
a
bug
variant of
submarine?
hypnosis.
Bug Marine.
And though they've achieved the occasional victory, none of the gimmicks have been robust enough to make it to the big time.
Down.
Keep going down.
Yep, keep going down.
I hope you folks at home are enjoying
The
this
real
math
wonder,
lesson.
though, is that Andre Felipe's
And my
original
slow
vision of
descent
boxing
into
is still
madness.
around.
Slow.
Gentlemen's boxing clubs can be found in
Deeper?
cities all over the
Yeah.
world. You can visit one most any day of the week and see two erudite gentlemen exchanging pleasantries in the ring. Most people only come to watch a few hours of a match and then leave. And every once in a while you'll find amongst your elders a stout fellow, a die-hard fan, who perhaps witnessed that historic battle between Felipe and Bishop, who for love of the sport must stay to witness the last glorious seconds of wakefulness slip away, only to return to fight again another day.
Good work, Ian. You made it to the spaceship underneath Bugmars.
Now you can truly begin your journey into math.
Is that it? The rumbling seems to have stopped, and you feel intense downward pressure let up after a moment. You calm down enough to start taking in your surroundings for the first time since the seemingly dormant vessel sprang to life. Command module. The walls of the circular room curve to meet at a point that must correspond to the curved nose of the outer hull. Lining the walls, you see a porthole, a glowing display, and a control deck. A ladder leads aft.
If you don't know how to get started, type HELP and press enter. What do you want to do, Ian?
Welcome to the text adventure, Ian.
Do you need help?
It's the most efficient way to learn fractions yet devised.
Do I just type what I want it to
Yes,
do?
Yeah.
it's a text adventure. Just type.
Alright. I've never played a text adventure before.
Really?
Yeah, like dead serious.
Holy shit, how... Okay.
Those are really kind of before our time, Cameron.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I've played them.
Captain's quarters. This looks like an all-purpose living area. A sleeping pod sits next to a nightstand. A ladder leads to the fore, and a
Oriental rug.
oriental rug lines the center of the aft wall. It's just kind of hard to read the yellow text from here.
Look behind. What the fuck kind of noises is your gut making there?
Your score's gone up by 2/5.
What next?
You look behind, what next? You look behind, having moved the rug, and discover a recessed hatch. Do you want to go in the hatch?
Fuck yeah, I want to go in the hatch. Is that even
Enter
a
hatch.
question?
Enter hatch, go in hatch,
The hatch is closed.
open hatch.
These are very pedantic games, Ian.
You have to work it a bit, but after you give it the wheel a few spins, the hatch pops open. What next? You already opened the hatch!
Sorry. If I tell it to enter the fucking hatch, will it know what I mean?
Engine room. Nearly every surface of this room is covered with a sticky pink goop, which seems to be thicker near the gray machine sitting in the corner. A hole in the wall exposes a nest of wires. There is a hatch leading back to the captain's quarters to the fore.
That's the hatch you just came through.
Yeah.
So, you have a hole in the wall, a machine that you don't know what it does, and a bunch of pink goo. What do you
Eat
want
the
to do?
goo.
You could eat the goo.
Eat the goo.
That's really fucking tempting.
Eat goo. A thin coating of sticky pink goop covers every surface of the room.
Every surface of the room.
Every
So-
surface.
Oh my god. So it's gone up from nearly every surface to every surface.
All of it goo.
Eat goo.
You're not hungry.
Okay, well, there's a hole in the wall and a machine. What do you want to do?
I don't understand that verb.
Fuck you!
Lillian, do you want to look at the hole in the wall of the weird machine?
Turn machine on.
I only understood it as far as turn machine.
Examine the machine, Ian.
The machine consists of a spigot aimed at a flat platform. A handwritten sheet of paper has been hastily taped over the base of the platform.
Perhaps read the paper.
You don't say.
This is the out-of-order note included with your game package.
Okay, I'm gonna save you some time right now. Take the paper.
You rip the note off, leaving a fluttering piece of electrical tape behind, revealing a control panel. What next?
Also take the tape. This is an adventure game. Take everything that's not nailed down.
I don't
Tape.
understand what you want to take. Taken. What next?
Panel. Yes. Yes.
Most of the control panel is rendered unusable by the sticky pink goop. You see a row of what looks to be radio preset buttons, all but 2 of which are stuck. There is also a big red lever. None of these are legibly labeled. Well, this is a no-brainer. The machine whirs, dispensing mom's specialty, a voice says. Pink goop streams out the faucet, splashing against the flat platform and getting everywhere. Couple of drops land in your mouth, and you recognize the flavor, bacon milkshake. Atmospheric anomaly detected, a different voice says. A whirring sound ensues, and the bulk of the goo is sucked into invisible vents, leaving you just enough goop floating around to be gross and annoying. Atmosphere purified, the voice says triumphantly. There was another hole that you could have examined.
Oh, with the wires?
Yeah, you want to go examine that hole?
Yeah. Can I just tell it to examine the hole, or you have
Yes.
to go way back?
No, you
Alright.
can just check. You can just type examine hole. Treat it like Dungeons and Dragons.
Peering into the exposed machinery, you see what looks like an empty coffee can that you're guessing doesn't belong there.
Good, Ian, you're learning.
You twist the can and eventually comes loose, but you've ripped the insulation off of an adjacent wire in the process, and it begins sparking as it comes in contact with the adjacent strut. You glance down at what you've taken. Huh, is it really a coffee can? What next?
Okay, Ian,
Yes.
you have electrical tape.
Can I just tell it to fix the wire?
Yes, probably.
I don't know how you want to fix that with tape. Fix wire with tape.
You wrap the tape around the bare wire, insulating it. Your score has gone up by 1 2/3 points.
Yay!
What next?
Maybe you should examine that not can.
That was my plan. Nope.
X-Man.
Oh my
X-Man
god,
can-
why am I having so much fucking trouble spelling this goddamn word?
EXAMINE. God fucking X-Man.
Ooh, boy. Ooh, lad.
Fuck, one of these days, man.
You're gonna give me a fucking aneurysm, Ian.
Good.
An empty coffee can.
Okay, so you're in a room with a coffee can and a dispenser of pink milkshake. What could you possibly do with those objects?
Maybe fill the can.
Try it.
Fill can with shake.
Can with goo.
You can't get a meaningful amount by just collecting loose goo.
What did it call it? A wooden platform?
Put can on platform, that'll
Yeah.
probably work.
You place the can below the spigot.
Pull the lever, Kronk. Dispensing mom's specialty, the machine says. A thick stream of pink goop streams out. It mostly gets everywhere, but the coffee can does end up filled. You grab the can. Atmospheric anomaly detected. The vents do their infectual thing. Atmosphere purified. What next?
So now you have a can of goo.
You've done everything there is to do in this room. Those drops earlier were enough bacon milkshake for one lifetime. Thanks.
Fuck you, drink the goo.
Take
Leave
the can.
room.
Take the
Or,
can.
yeah, take the can.
Thank you.
Good catch, Jay.
You already have that.
I already
okay,
have the
go.
can.
Leave room.
Go through hatch.
Second
Captain's.
all-purpose living quarters. A sleeping pod sits next to a nightstand. A ladder leads to the floor. You've been on a rug to one side, revealing a hatch. So the only things you haven't inspected here are the sleeping pod and the nightstand.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal. Send me a kiss by wire. Baby, my heart's on fire.